welcome back. This is another episode of Bike Talk. This is episode 7. Basically, I just review or roast your bike, and we'll get into it. First up is Noel. What's up, Noel? He says, "Hey Gary, thought I'd submit my latest build. Let me know what you think. After a few rides, this has become my new favorite bike. The cargo fork isn't always necessary, but it's super fun. It's a 90s rock hopper with mostly parts had kicking around except for the new bars." Alright, so he just wants a normal review. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. Looks pretty sick. Here's a little side shot. So yeah, got the Stridslands bars on, and got it. It's a rock hopper, specialized rock hopper. Looks like a smallish size. Running 1x7 probably. Got the friction shift up the top. Pretty sure that's Dior. Got some no name levers there. Maybe the Tektro. And then it's got the famous USPS bucket, which is pretty cool. Classic messenger style. Running Maxxis, looks like a Holy Roller, something like that on the front, and then a DTH on the back. Looks pretty cool, and it's got I like these flat pedals as well. Pretty sick. I think they're kind of like racing BMX ones, or that's where I see them mostly. They're like really long and flat, but they're pretty light. And then it's got these specialized cranks, 94 BCD with the Stridsland ring as well. Running Dior LX on the back. Looks like no name V brakes. Brook saddle. Nice little stem there. Arry grips. Got a frame bag going on, and a water bottle. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Cute little dog as well. Got this Mind Goblin sticker. I don't know what that is. It's pretty cool. And then yeah, he got a custom, looks like he got a custom wheel built for the front. Looks like a new rim there. But yeah, pretty cool. I have a Cross Clydesdale fork too. And yeah, it's probably the bike I ride most if I'm not with my kid. Just super fun, easy to carry stuff, and feels pretty nimble. And then yeah, I got the same dual stem here. I think this is called a Pleasure stem. I've got, yeah, the brand, like, starts with E, but it's pretty cool. Works well. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. I'm into it. Looks sick. Looks pretty fun. And then yeah, just overall mostly like a black and grey bike. Some purple graphics. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty understated. Awesome. The stem's Nitto and is running 4 spaces. So not as much as me, but it's got the rise on the bars. So still pretty comfy. Alright, pretty cool bike. Thanks Noel. Thanks for sending that in. I like it. Alright, next one is Reinier. And he says, "Hey Gary, pretty stock, but I narrowed it down to the basic needs. I'm from Netherlands. This is my daily driver if it doesn't rain. Roast me, please." Pretty much stock components beside new pedals, mountain bike straight bar, parts bin, cable stop, and friction shifter. Changed 2x6 to 1x6. Michelin Dynamic 28 tires, very old but aesthetically fitting in grips. Oh, by the way, you should download them for better quality. Gmail preview sucks. Yeah, I'm using just the Maelle app, so it seems pretty good. So alright, he wants a roast. The frame is actually pretty sick. Nice tall frame, nice tight geo. I like the wheels as well, but yeah, kind of really stops there. He's got this super ugly front end on here. I think with the straight bars and the short stem, it almost looks like an electric scooter or something, or a scooter from the skate park. Just not really into that look myself. Almost looks like a coat hanger that you see in the corner of your room or something. Gonna roast you just for having one brake on the front. I think having dual would be nice. And yeah, you got internal routing here. So it's kind of a shame that you didn't make use of internal routing here. I think that'd be quite nice. Also gonna roast you for this bolt right here. I know you try to hide it, but this bolt doesn't really do anything, so you can actually take it off too. Alright, and the last thing I'm gonna roast you is for this brake. I think it's from the wrong time period. You said this is an 84 frame, but this lever's gotta be from at least 81 to 82. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. Looks nice and clean. Thanks for saying it, Reinier. Alright, next one is David. What's up, David? My 95 930 HS 27.5 disc will probably be the best option to rate or roast out of my group of bikes. So yeah, I think he kind of broke the rules here. Let's see if this is worth doing or not. So yeah, in the rules, basically you can only send one bike. So I guess what we'll do is we'll roast this hard rock. Alright, my wheels are currently 7-speed. Just put the 2.4 SE Bozak on my hard rocks. I had to include for reference. My wheels are currently 7-speed, 27 1.95, which are backup wheels for Norco Yindi 94 XT mounted to SX with cheap triggers until better wheel set source. The 9-speed controls will be put on. Current lineup includes, so yeah, it just sent way too many bikes. So alright, let's just roast this one. Yeah, so first of all, it's still got the reflectors on. Take those off. It's got a dork disc hiding there. It's kind of like half off, but it should take it off as well. And then I think this chain is too loose. Looks pretty, it's going to be pretty tight on this cog here. Going to roast him for not having the pedal lined up horizontally. Going to roast him for not having a bottle in the bottle cage. Once again with the reflectors. This front end is just way too high. I think that's going to be a little bit funky because yeah, it starts to stretch all your cables right here. Let's see what else. Another bad pick. Alright, we're not looking at that. Not looking at that. Not looking at that. Not looking at that. Older picks, more progress. Yeah, it's a shame because he probably wanted this one to be reviewed, but yeah, because he didn't follow the instructions, then I just had to roast this one. And then the last thing I'm going to roast, the seat tilt being a little too high. But yeah, that's basically it. Alright, thanks for setting, David. Alright, next up is Matthew. Hi Gary, I found your YouTube channel about a year ago and I loved content. Thank you very much. Thought I'd throw my bike into this little shindig you're doing. I don't know if it's needed for this, but I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. This my single speed commuter is pretty rough looking on purpose and to try to detour thieves, but it rides so well and I love it. Got most of the parts for free and built it up last April and May. I'd be happy to try and put together a parts list if that's helpful for the video. It's probably my second favorite bike after my mountain bike and gets ridden more than I currently own. It gets ridden more than any bike I currently own. All the best, Matthew. Alright, let's take a look. So he wants a roast. Definitely roasting him for this. What's going on here? He's got this rack. Seems pretty rough and he's got a broken fender. Looks like it's got a little slot cut out for some reason. I'm not sure why. And then he's got these kind of funny little extensions here, which looks kind of weird. And then I feel like his brake is going to rub on these struts as well. So yeah, got to fix those up. Some more struts, little adapters. I think he probably made these himself. Altus, Remac, banged up XH. He sent me a close-up shot of this. I'm not sure why. Maybe just for the scratched up leather. Just wants to show me how it's in bad condition. And yeah, he wasn't kidding about it being rough. It definitely is rough all over. I don't think you have to worry. I think no one's going to be stealing this bike, that's for sure. I've got a little bag here, running one bike. I was running single speed with the derailleur as a chain tensioner, running these eBay cranks, and I'm not sure if this is the same tire or a different tire on the back. Yeah, he's got a Vittoria tire on the back and a Continental on the front, so they're going to roast you for 2 different brands tires. Okay, he sent some more. Please use these photos for the roast. I don't really like the first ones I sent. So at least he admits that he takes bad photos, so that's pretty good. And it's got the build spec, CM road frame I got for free. CCM is funny because I thought they made like hockey gear. Bontrager wheels, Altus chain tensioner, XH action levers, Stamp 1 large pedals, Amazon bar tape, single speed kit, thrift store seat. So it's funny because he didn't like these photos, but he sent one. Basically, he just chucked his bike in a tree and was like, this is way better. Alright, so yeah, not much to say. Actually, I don't think these photos are that much better. Yeah, but I guess overall looks like a pretty fun bike, looks like a solid bike. I think the pedals here are probably the best part of the bike. I straighten up this rack and yeah, as long as it gets you around, seems pretty good. Thanks for sending, Matthew. Alright, next one we got Peter. He wants review and roast. Hi Gary, this is supposed to become a drop bar conversion. Unfortunately, it has a teeny hairline crack on the down tube, so sad. So I assembled a new cheap summer city bike. I already excused myself for the rusty seat post clamp. Forgot to rust it, but I want to get out on the street. Also, noticed a little cable housing end caps. Cheers from Peter from Berlin. Alright, Peter, let's take a look. Alright, so he wants a review and roast. So yeah, overall I think pretty cool. I like the frame of the bike, and yeah, I think I could let the cabling go, but I think the pedals and the grips are too overkill with the bike. I'm going to roast you for your front rack. You should straighten that up a little bit. Running 1x7 here. Got some, not sure what V-brakes they are. Looks like generic style V-brakes. I do like this little cable, anti-cable rub thing on the cable here. And I'm going to roast you for different color cables. And then here's another picture of the back running tourney Alright, what did he say about the cable? Notice the little cable housing end caps. Maybe he has a close-up picture. I don't really see them. He might be referring to the Faroos. That's what he's referring to, cable housing end caps, because the actual cable ends here, they seem pretty normal. So I'm not sure what he's referring to. I think he's probably trying to roast me because I don't actually use these Faroo things. He's saying, "Here, look at you in your face." So I'm gonna roast him for a non-straight rack. You can see how it's pointing higher up on the right hand side and then it's low on the left. And then yeah, more angles of the bike here. Alright, that's pretty much it. Actually pretty cool bike overall. I do like this frame. The frame with the purple and the blue graphics is pretty cool. I think if I had a front rack on this, I'd probably make use of these little rivets on the fork. Since not a lot of forks come with it, it'd be cool to kind of straighten the basket out and then have a shorter strut right here. Gonna roast him for the quick release lever. Looks pretty heinous. Alright, that's it. Pretty cool bike. Thanks for sending, Peter. Alright. Next one is Dane. Alright, Dane. He just sent Dane's real simple, so you just put in the subject bike, which actually breaks the rules, but I think I'll let it slide this time. So yeah, overall pretty cool bike. Bridgestone X02, pretty classic and rare frame, especially in Australia. And he's running 3x7. He's got some worn rim on the back, but the new rim on the front, actually it's kind of worn here as well. Some grey tires. I like the grey tire and the purple frame combo, and I like his kind of stem and cockpit setup. It looks like he kind of went full out on this. Got some nice curved back bars, some SE grips, Brook saddle. This is cockpit. It looks like a Sturmy micro shift thumb shifters. They look pretty cool. And it's got the old Canty style brakes on this. Pretty cool frame. These are crossbars. I think they're the Ron bars. Got them tilted back a little bit for a comfy ride. And I like this lugged stem here. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I dig this bike. I also upgraded the pedals. These MKS pedals. Got a little fabric chainstay chain guard, and running Array RM20 rims, classic rims. And pretty nice cabling work overall. You can see he put some effort into his bike for sure. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I like it. Pretty sweet bike. Alright, thanks for sending, Dane. Alright, next one is Joe. Rate my rig. So yeah, let's see if he said anything. Just said sent from my iPhone. So you can actually, you can change that in your settings. Alright, so he's got hard rock, specialized hard rock. Got these, they look like white industry cranks. Running 1x massive cassette on the back. Got some kind of BMX stem with some wide bars. Got some packs on there, packs on his bike as well. Running an old gutted seat clamp here. Yeah, I hate these things. I think there's special ones you can get where they look a little bit nicer where the bolt is recessed. But yeah, they're just such a pain to put saddles on. That's why I don't really like it. And it's got a drink bottle. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. Pretty subtle on the cabling and the colors on this bike. It kind of held back here a little bit. It's got matching color bags as well. Let's check out what is running on this cassette here. Some close-up pics. Yeah, it looks like I think he's just running a new style derailleur, so it kind of hangs a little bit so you can run this longer cassette, which is cool. And then disc brakes, he must have got this disc converted. Might be able to see it here. I think these levers are pretty cool. I'm not sure if these are eBay ones or different ones. You can see he's got these old cruiser style handlebars, the OG Joan bars. But yeah, looks like he got it welded on. I think that's welded on. I can't really tell from the photo. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. It's also got the carbon fork on the front. Yeah, the carbon fork should lighten it up a little bit to help him carry his load. And then he's got some Passport straps here. I didn't know Passport made straps, but I guess they did. I think these are DMR bike pedals and a DMR chainring here. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I've always wanted to try these bars, but I never got around to it. But yeah, I think they look pretty cool. Yeah, overall a nice bike. I don't know what kind of stem this is. I think it looks like some old PZ stem. But yeah, pretty cool. Nice build. Thanks, Joe. I rate it. Alright, next one is Isaac. 995 track, single track. 930 in his various roles as a tourer, fun commuter, and its original intended role. And he wants a roast. Alright, so first up, gonna roast him for having too much stuff on his bike, and then he looks like he's got accessories galore going on here. He's got a light, he's got a computer, got a bunch of wires, he's got this hanger cable that he's not using, he's got a stem converter, but he's been putting spaces in there. His bottle in his frame bag seems a little strange. You think he could just slide this frame bag back a bit, and then his bottle won't be hitting it. I think that will, if you flip it with this bigger side here, I think that'll work a bit better. And then he's got some eBay cranks on there. I'm going to roast him for 2 different rims as well. Black on the front, silver on the back. Going to roast him for resting his crank arm on this rough pole. Going to scratch up his cranks for sure. And then here it is. I think this is his commuter, his fun commuter. Not too much different. I'm surprised he didn't just keep the basket on the front for touring, and then have the front basket and the rear rack on there. Going to roast him for his rack not being straight and pointing down. Still decided to keep the little fake hanger here. Looks like he changed out the derailleur as well to an older style. I like the older style one. I think it looks a bit better. And then off-road build. Yeah, I think my favorite one is probably this one. But he's running grip shifts here, and yeah, I absolutely hate grip shifts, so better take care of that. But yeah, overall pretty solid bike. Looks like you have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, nice. Thanks, Isaac. Alright, next one is Spencer. Love the vids, Gary. Huge thanks to you for helping me build out this sick rig during my recovery time after gnarly crash. Much love from Florida. Thank you very much. A bike group showing that this gets ridden. Okay, so I'm not going to roast him for not riding it, but he wants a review and roast. And then all but the last photo, we're in the testing phase. First one being close to the final tweak beside the seat angle. Alright, so let's see it. Alright, first thing I'm going to roast him for is not riding this bike because it's too clean here. And then his seat angle is kind of just pointing all the way down. I know here it says being close to the final tweak besides the seat angle, but honestly, I wouldn't take a picture of this in the first place with it going down like that. It's got a little iced coffee going there. It's running 1 by something. It's got some descendant cranks here. It's got a little stem converter up front. Looks like BMX bars from this pic. Yeah, so some Surly bars, I think. Cruiser bars, Sunrise bars. Got these Vans grips with the little checkered pattern, and profile stem converter. Got some ep.7 levers, pretty cool. I think this seat is like maybe it's a Velo orange brand seat with the little bag hangers there, and it's got some fresh tires on here, fresh rims. Looks like he must have got this wheel set built. Yeah, custom wheel set, running, I don't know, maybe like 20 spokes or something. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I think it's a pretty nice build. Looks pretty fun. Alright, so here fixed up the seat angle and got a little frame bag. But yeah, looks like a fun ride. Specialized stump jumper, always a classic. And it's got looks like there's some pretty nice cranks on there as well. Alright, thanks for staying in. Nice one, Spencer. Thanks for that. Alright, next one is Jack. Just wants a review. Alright, here's his bike. So he's got a drop bar rally bike. Looks like a gravel bike type deal. Got some fat tires on there, running single speed. Got some cool parts on here. These brakes are pretty cool. These old style brakes. Can't remember what brand they are. Maybe they're Avid. And then he's got this super custom rack. I don't know if he bought this rack or he made it, but it looks pretty badass. I wish you sent a side shot. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I think pretty nice bike, pretty nice setup. I like the rack and the brakes. And then the tensioner looks pretty sick too. I haven't seen this actual chain tensioner before. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's just got the quick release on the wrong side. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool. I wonder what this thing is, but maybe you can tell us. But yeah, overall pretty nice bike. Nice one. Thanks, Jack. Alright, next one is Christopher. Hello, Gary. Here's my $5 Facebook Marketplace Apollo Cheetah. Feel free to roast. Alright, so this is his bike here. I got to roast him for the two different color match here. This is this kind of just way off. This is neon yellow, and this is kind of like a disgusting stained grip yellow. Got to change these scripts, Christopher. This is that's not a good look. I'm gonna roast him for the little stem naked stem converter here. Needs a little space in there. Running this old style derailleur. This is yeah, probably the oldest, lowest derailleur you can get. Got some fresh tires on there. Gonna roast him for the rim wear on the back, but not on the front. Not sure if that's a brake issue or not. And then yeah, let's see. It's got some friction shifters up the top, so it's probably running friction on the front and on the back. Running 2x7 it looks like. Looks like yeah, at least he goes out, gets muddy. It's pretty cool. The bike's getting used, and then the geo doesn't look too bad either. But yeah, overall I think pretty cool bike. For some reason this pick looks way better than this pick. Yeah, not sure why, but yeah, looks cooler here for some reason. And yeah, really just this. I'd fix that up. I could roast you for the little missing caps on these friction shifters, but yeah, what can you do? Not bad for $5. All right, thanks for sending, Christopher. Next one is Maximilian, and he wants a review. All right, here's his bike. Okay, overall pretty cool. It looks pretty fast, and he's kind of mitigated the reach here. So he's got a short stem with these bars with longer drops. So that's going to help his reach a little bit, tighten it up. And then he looks like he upgraded these XTR cranks here with XTR on the rear. Not sure what happened here. Maybe there's some type of metal work here. Maybe he fixed a hole. I'm not sure, but looks pretty cool. I like the tire upgrade. Billy Bonkers, nice fast tread that matches the drop bars. I should roast him for no bar tape, but he just asked for a review. Oh, he's got some bar tape now. Yeah, overall pretty cool. I think looks like a pretty fun ride. Got the flat pedals. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. I'd be interested to know just what happened here to this Norco bit. I don't know if this is tape or welded or what, but yeah, that seems interesting. And then the shifters is running looks like you got mountain bike shifters here, just near the flat section to run 3x7 or 8. But yeah, overall pretty cool. Looks fun. Thanks, Max. All right, next one is Alex. All right, Alex, let's see. I said review and/or/roast my bike. G'day Gary, please review my bike. Please review my build, but also feel free to roast my bike if you think it's trash. I built this as a cargo bike fairly cheap because my car shut itself and needed a comfy grocery runner. Old Diamondback mountain bike with Shimano Canty brakes and stock 3x7 Altus gears. Not really sure what kind of genre this bike is called, but I built it as a general run-around utility bike. The sweet old fella I bought it off gave it to me dirt cheap after I told him I wanted to build with it. So shout out to old mate. Paint was in great condition and it still had the plastic around the seat post. Although the original bar, stem and grip were a little janky. Other than that, it shifted and braked like new. Came with solid kickstand and the Avenir seat is as comfy as hell. Rundown parts I swapped and upgraded or downgraded depending what you think. eBay pit bars. The welds are worth The welds are very $20 worth. Yeah, for $20, you can ask a welder how much they'll do for you for $20. Connolly, BMX stem, generic stem adapter, spacer, Colt, Vans, flangless grips, D-Maxxis 2.3, Walgo pedals, Shimano cable dropper, Shimano shift and brake cable, Temu accessories and front rack, super solid but was actually surprised at the quality. Milk crate from my local. All up, I think I kept the build under $20, including the bike itself. So that's 200 Australian. I think you might have said gumboard tires and grips are overdone, but I wear gum sole Vans, so it kind of matches my fit. You're probably gonna say that's cringe too. Yeah, that's super cringe. Matching your grips to your shoes. Love the channel. Keep pumping the videos. Love from Newcastle. Thanks Alex. I appreciate that. You should do a video where you build the ugliest possible bike so people have a reference for posting their most messed up bikes for you to review and roast. So yeah, I probably won't ever do that because there's so many people doing it already and some of them even match their grips with their shoes. So yeah, let's take a look. Avenir seat does make some comfy seats. I think Viscount might have made some of the saddles back in the day. So there you go. Just close up pic. Pretty crazy texture going on here. If you fall on this texture, your hands are getting ripped up for sure. Alright, here's the bike. Got some pit bars going on. Looks pretty cool. It's got the tan wars. Tan wars don't look that bad on this bike, I think. Looks pretty good. It's got the reflectors on there. Gonna roast him for the reflectors. Got the little milk crate. Got a jump on there. Got a little bell. That's pretty cool. And I like this Coke bottle cap Altus shifter. That looks pretty cool, I think. And yeah, he's talking about these grips. The grips match the gum wars, I guess. But yeah, he kind of already called himself out for that one. Pretty nice neat cabling here, got a little accessory there. Can't beat a Diamondback. I think Diamondbacks are pretty solid all around, and gotta love that 3D type as well. Some more close-up shots. Good effort, Alex, on this. This looks like a pretty clean bend. Here again with the little accessory on the front. Yeah, more pictures. Little accessory on the back as well, and on the as well as on the gear cable. All right, yeah, overall looks pretty cool. He's got this moto bike lean here with the pit bars. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but yeah, looks pretty cool. Yeah, definitely intentional, because he took the picture twice just to show you. He probably was taking a picture of this photo and was like, damn, this bike looks good. It got some old style grips here, got some rusty on the bars. That's okay, looks like he lives near the water. I think these cranks are pinned, so once this run out, once your chain ring starts to wear out, or they wear out, you're gonna have to get different cranks, unfortunately. But yeah, should last you a while. But yeah, overall pretty cool. Yeah, I'm into it. Nice bike. Looks pretty fun. Alright, nice one, Alex. Next up is Kasper. Alright, Kasper just wants a review. He said, this is Kasper from Copenhagen, Denmark. I love your builds and content. Very inspirational. Thank you very much, Kasper. I'm in for a review of my aluminum Univega built with cheap bits and stuff from the bin. It's made for city exploration. Hope you dig it. I'd love to get some comments on how I could elevate it further. Thanks, Kasper. Alright, yeah, overall I think looks pretty cool. Looks pretty tough. Got some nice tire upgrades, and it's running 1x7 on the back of this LX rear mech. Got some BMX bars or moto bars with a stem, BMX stem. Looks like he upgraded the pedals too here. Olivio, shifter. Yeah, overall I think looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if there's that much to do on it. I probably just put this quick release on the other side. But yeah, it's got some nice wheels on there. Got some nice tires. Looks like you upgraded the grips already, so that's pretty much done. You can upgrade the saddle, it looks like, as well. I don't know what this is. Yeah, not sure what this is. Is this I think this may be a bike lock that maybe goes through the wheel, so you can't steal the wheel or steal the bike. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I think he said how he would elevate it anymore. I think it's pretty good as it is. I don't think there's much to do. If anything, if you want to do, I just kind of clean up your drivetrain. Your chain looks pretty dirty. So if you just clean your drivetrain and give it a re-lube up, it should run pretty sweet. But yeah, everything else looks pretty cool. Nice one, Kasper. Thanks for sending in. Alright, next one is Jimmy. Hi Gary, I'm Jimmy from Northwest Florida beaches. Please give me a roast on my Jamis Taxi, Beach Bay, and Breakfast rental bike. Pedals, tires, front brake, 88 Jamis Boss, race face grips, wave handlebar bag. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to roast you for stealing this bike and making it your own. And then I'm going to roast you for this little circular bag. It looks like kind of one of those rescue dog bags. So that kind of looks pretty funny. And then here's another pick. Before I move to the other pick, I gotta roast you for this. Not sure what that bolt or that thing is doing, but yeah, gonna roast you for that sticking out. Might catch on your pants when you're riding. Gonna roast you for this lever pointing straight out. This kind of random accessory. Again with the cable. Gonna roast you for this hose clamp, useless hose clamp here. I think maybe this hose clamp is to the cruiser brake maybe. But yeah, looks pretty bad, so I'm going to roast you anyway. Going to roast you for one reflector. And then here it is kind of done up, I guess. I think it's pretty much the same. I think you just parked it inside. But yeah, other than that, not too much to roast here. Might just roast you for having a GT frame here, but you're building up this bike. I think if you just build up this GT, it would be pretty cool. It looks like he basically took everything off this GT and put it on this bike, which is pretty funny, and then just going to roast him for like an empty pegboard. You can probably put some tools up there, clean up your shop a bit, and yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for sending, Jimmy. Alright, next one is Maelle. I'm not sure how to say that. Maelle, yeah, maybe Maelle. Hi Gary, here is my 92 Muddy Fox Career Comp on his first test ride. It's my first mountain bike and set up with ideas of bike packing and off-roading. Would love to know what you think. I learned from a bunch through your videos. Many thanks for that. Cheers, Maelle. All the best from Netherlands. Alright, so it looks like he studies architecture, so it should look pretty good, I think. So yeah, let's see. Alright, yeah, looks pretty good. Has a pretty nice Nice kind of frame and geometry to it. And I like the straight forks here. The rack is straight. Got these nice cranks with a pop of blue here. And got a pop of blue and purple bag and the sticker here. I think, yeah, overall pretty nicely, pretty tastefully done. And then here running 1 by maybe 10 and got some looks like got some nice brakes as well. So let's look. It's got these on grips, Brooks saddle, upgrade the Maxxis tires, DHR2. I think these are Toma riser bars. They're pretty cool. And it got FSA, this BMQ, I think BMQ bag. Looks pretty cool. Overall pretty nice setup here, it looks like. I think this looks pretty custom, but I think it's because the fork has eyelets here, so he was able to do this with this rack. But yeah, that's a nice front rack as well. Looks like he upgraded these brake pads with the cool stop, Brooks saddle, little blue lug reflector. Not sure what bag, who makes that bag. It looks nice. Oh, this is interesting. He's got this frame has the clamp on the inside. And then yeah, some XT brakes. I mentioned those before. But yeah, overall pretty cool. Nice build. Thanks, Maelle. Alright, next one is Christian. So he wants to roast. G'day Gary, I thought I'd join on the fun. Great, you're doing this. Appreciate it. Thanks, Christian. So this is a giant Elwood SE. No idea what it means or how old it is. I found this abandoned with a note saying, if not removed, we'll donate. So I guess I did someone a favor. I wanted to practice my mechanical skills after watching your videos. Can't be too hard, hey. Better on this piece of steel, aluminum actually, than one of the new bikes. This is an absolute bodge and my beer friends call it Frankenstein, but it rides surprisingly well. I've used this opportunity to empty my parts bin. I think the nicer things are the Canyon stem and bottle cage. I also used 105 cranks but misthreaded when putting the pedals on one and lost one on the ride home from the pub. That sucks. Had to change it to taper, square heavy BB FSA cranks. An actually great thing I bought this is the picnic basket from the Rocket Surgeon in Fitzroy, recommended by a friendly fella on Facebook, which I had 100% use on other bikes. Everything else are adapters or makeshifts, cool stem adapter, disc brake adapter, through axle adapters to use quick release. Had to shorten the rear hub to fit the frame. Chain, I had a couple of links short, so now can be only used with a small front cog. Keeping all the cables uncut so I can reuse them properly. Overall, rides like a dream and cruises really well. I'm really happy with it and love riding it. Thanks for taking time to roast. Shout out to the local legends, Toby and the Bike Shed people. It's great to see them in your videos. Awesome, thanks Christian. Alright, let's see what we can roast. So first up, gonna roast him for this rust on the headset here. And then little basket, little dish tray basket there, and got his cables long. I don't mind that. Can't roast him for that. I can see if he changes his bike all the time why he would do that. Claris on the back. This disc adapter with the extra cable here. FSA cranks. Yeah, a little bit more picks. Gonna roast him for this funky cable tie action here. No cable end here. Bottle cage. Yeah, just a rainbow. I think they call it oil slick adapter. Brake adapter. And yeah, it's got the dish tray basket here. Seems like it works well. Brooks saddle, no valve cap here. Again with the funky zip tie action for the cable. And this is it. So yeah, non-drive side shot, but I think overall pretty cool. Looks like a pretty good stance. I think, yeah, it looks pretty fun. Looks like a comfortable ride. Not too upright because it's got this longer stem. But yeah, pretty even with the bars and the saddle. Here's a drive side shot. Cropped off the top for some reason. These forks are really weird. You think they would be straight, but they have a little curve on the end. So I'm going to roast you for that. And then, yeah, a little front blurry shot. Hello again, watching the first 3 episodes of Bike Talk. I think you should just look at the photos, please, and ignore my novel below. Looking forward to hearing what you think. Too late, Christian, already read it out. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool overall. I appreciate the effort on the build. Not too much to roast. But yeah, overall, nice job. Nice one, Christian. Thanks for sending in. Alright, next one is GH. Second attempt, Gaza. I've owned this giant cold rock for a couple of years now. It's gone through many changes. Just one of those bikes I can't seem to let go of. I even had drops on it at one point. To see more of it, it's on my Insta at GrayShedBikes. Which is your favorite version? Alright, so I think last time he said pick one from his Instagram, so I actually fixed it up. So I appreciate that. Gray Shed Bikes. And yeah, he's got a little close-up shot. Looks like he's wearing some type of crossbar, riser bar. He's got a little Cannondale stem here. Probably running a stem converter with the thread headset. Got some Billy Bonkers. Looks like upgraded it. Alright, so this is, I think this is the same bike, but it has some different tires on there. Let's just check the other pics quickly. Alright, so looks like you fully decked this. This bike has been through a couple of iterations. So yeah, so he's got this yellow version with the old tires, pretty flat bars, kind of the same. And then I think he probably upgraded to this now with the different riser bars. And it looks like he upgraded the tires here and the pedals. And let's see. And then change it to flat bars. Again, flat bar commuter. I think this is probably like an older version too. And this is newer version, older version, newer version I think. And then I think this is where he's at finally. So I'm going to probably review this one. So yeah, I think overall this is probably my favorite. I like these bars. These bars look kind of cool with the front basket. And it's got these, it's upgraded the tires, got some fenders on there. Yeah, it looks like he changed up these bars. But yeah, cool frame. Like this old style frame, you don't really see it too much with the graphics and all these different colors on there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is probably his final form. Looks like he upgraded to Halo block tires. They're priced real similar to Billy Bonkers, but I think these are probably slightly better quality. Running Advent Micro Shift 1x9 or 10, I think. It's got a little chain guard here. It looks pretty cool. It looks like it says NIN on it. 9-inch nail chain guide. Got some pedals. Got a little frame bag, B-twin frame bag with frame WTB seat, and yeah, kind of BMX down, BMX moto bars, and then Canty brakes. But yeah, overall looks pretty cool. I think this is definitely my final my favorite version. This version, just the same one with the rack. I think it looks cool. Awesome. Thanks for sending in, Grey Shed. Nice bike. Alright, next one is Alex. Apologies for the previously incorrect formatted email. Alright, so Alex must have sent one in before, and he wants me to roast his bike. So I'm just going to roast him. First up, going to roast him for taking a non-drive side shot. Going to roast him for this pedal arm being too long. It's almost touching the ground as well, this crank arm. Going to roast him for the bent valve cap right here. Going to roast him for this lever being tilted too far down as well. And going to roast him for having people here in his shot. For some reason it seems kind of strange. So these people are kind of talking, but one of them is looking this way. But then he decided to kind of put his bike here and face them and then take a picture pointing at them. So I think that's kind of weird. And you can see, like, even from the lighting, I'm pretty sure the lighting is coming from this way. So I'm not sure why he would point straight at these people. Maybe he's just trying to flex on his bike. But yeah, I'd probably, if anything, I'd flip the bike around, maybe put it on this side of the seat and have it shooting from this angle. That'd be a little bit better. And it looks like there's a little bottle here. I don't know if this is his bottle or someone else's bottle. But yeah, he could definitely do that. But yeah, that's basically it. Overall, not a bad bike, pretty fun. I like the front rack and this kind of DIY basket strap-on style, so that's pretty cool. Alright, thanks for sending in, Alex. Next one is Ben. Alright, Ben says review or roast my bike, and he said a Specialized M4. So this bike, I forgot to send my Instagram. So his Instagram is the_Ben_Kobe. If anyone wants to give him a follow. This is my 2000 S-Work road bike, kind of Frankenstein together. So yeah, I think overall it's pretty cool. I think it's probably just a little bit overkill just to go to the shops and that, but I do really like these spinner gears. I think they're pretty cool. I think you can probably hang, like when you're riding, you probably have to just carry your shopping in your backpack or something. And then I'm gonna roast you for this having a frame pump, since with this frame and wheels you're trying to save weight to go a bit faster, but then you got too many accessories on here. The bottle I'll pass in case you get thirsty. That kind of adds to your energy, but your frame pump probably not needed. Gonna roast you for this extra long cable again, adding more weight to your bike. And yeah, gonna roast you for these green grips. I think if you went black, red, or white, that would really bring it together. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. I wish I had a bike like this. This looks super light and super fast. Alright, thanks Ben. Alright, next up is Scott. He says, hey Gary, here's my Schwinn Cruiser. Unfortunately not made in America. Yeah, I guess that doesn't matter. If it's solid, then it's solid, right? designed in Chicago and assembled in Taiwan or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna roast you for this statement. Probably gonna piss a lot of people off, but made in America is not always better. Just think about how many bikes Taiwan has made, and they probably produce like 9% of the world's bikes. I'm pretty sure when you produce that many bikes, you have a pretty good expertise as well. So gonna roast you for that. So yeah, roast me. Alright, customize Brooks saddle and sanded in the rivets to make them silver. Remove Brooks logo. Reinier light wheel build, shave 1.5 kilos off old steel rims. BMX crankset, profile racing, chainring. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna roast you for this fat seat. It's just like way too fat. It's huge. I'm gonna roast you for this loose chain, super loose chain. I think you can pull your wheel back a little bit. You got some space there. You can pull it back and it should feel pretty good. Feel a bit tighter. You won't wear out your front chainring as much. Gonna roast you for this single reflector on the front. I think you can take that off. And then also these reflectors you don't really need. I do like these straight forks. I think they're pretty cool. And I'll cruise about. It must be a kickback brake here. And then here, I thought this was actual bike, but yeah, it looks like it did it up a bit. But yeah, I think it looks like you got a profile racing chainring here. This chainring probably costs more than the whole bike. Same with these cranks, if these are profile cranks. I don't think they are though. But yeah, it looks like it's done up pretty nice. I like the blue with the pink kind of graphic here. Same with the old school Schwinn logo. And here is, looks like, did you upgrade the wheels? Yeah, I think so. New wheel set. Definitely going to ride better, and got a little bell, some comfy grips. Gonna roast you for these old style foam grips that go all the way. I think these are only acceptable if you live near the beach. More here, nice front rack, nice basket. Maybe the front rack is the thing that costs the most on the bike. It's got a nice BMX stem here, old style. This is pretty funny. I like this little customization bit. You could probably do faces on here too, one for each one. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. I dig it. Thing looks cool. Awesome. Thanks for sending that in, Scott. Next one is Chris. Hey Gary, longtime fan since before you were famous. I think I'm still basically the same. YouTube is unhinged Harry now. Was Chris Harris. Here's my $50 Avanti Breeze that I do most of my riding on these days. Candy brakes were stuffed, so I put some shortish OV brakes on, and same with the levers. Cheers, Chris. Roast by Breeze if you can. So first of all, I'm going to roast you for your spelling. That should probably be my. And then this is his, he wants a little bit of a roast. So yeah, let's see what he's got. So he's got an Avanti. Going to roast him for these ugly cranks. These cranks are basically done. You may as well just chuck them out. Going to roast him for 2 different tires. This tan wall you may as well replace. It's kind of busting out. Going to roast you for this reflector on your tire right here. I think that's kind of unnecessary. Gonna roast you for the dirty seat post. Roast you for this little rip right here. Here's the front. Gonna roast you for having too much dirt on your brakes here as well. Should give that a clean. And then here's a little back shot. Yeah, that's really it. Not too bad. Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna roast you for having 2 different type of shifters. This one is this is Altus, but I think this is a different Shimano one. But at least your brake levers are the same. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks like a fun bike. Thanks, Chris, for watching my videos all this time. Appreciate it. Alright, next one is the Cough NTN. Hey Gary, thanks for the great videos and your commitment to detail. This is my 2017 cross-check everyday year-round bicycle here in Chicago. Please review. Thanks, Cole. The orange granola bars, vintage concourse saddle, old ass blaze cranks, old Walgo pedals, Semi-rack Wall 137, 2 bells, full SKS fenders, kind of some cheap SS wheel set with Pana racer tires. A lot of fun. Cole at No Fun Ton. Alright, let's see. Alright, overall pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool bike. He just wants a normal review. I think, yeah, it's a nice solid bike. Gets you around. Got the nice 7-seat wheels on there. Should get you around nice and quick. Got some fenders going on. Save you from the rain. Nice straight rack here. Not sure what rack that is, but looks pretty cool. It's got the wall basket on the front, nice little bell by the stem here, and it's got some sweeping bars, concourse saddle, light on the back. Looks like it's got a reflector. But yeah, overall looks super solid. Got some Auri grips here, little light action, and then got the Avid brake levers, it looks like. But yeah, it looks like it gets used a lot. Looks pretty solid. Yeah, here's the reflector. And then got some, I think these are Shimano pedals. Here it is from the front. Oh yeah, it's got the Velo orange cruiser bars, tourist bars, I think. Is that what he said? Granola bar. Yeah, I always wanted to try these granola bars, but they take a 31.8 stem, and most of my stuff is 25. But they do look like a pretty cool shape, and I like these Auri grade grips as well. I've always wanted to try those as well. Got a little bell here, a strap. But yeah, overall looks pretty cool. Looks nice. Anyone who keeps their bikes inside knows they take care of it, and they're not just left in the cold outside. Alright, thanks Colton. Thanks for sending that in. Nice bike. Alright, next one is NeatSix. So, hey Gary, here's my bike. Please be nice about it, otherwise I will cry. Jokes aside, this is my 1992 Mongoose amplifier, Amp Industries B2. I just finished in time for this email. Had been hunting one for a while, found one on eBay in poor condition and a mishmash of parts in Ukraine. Finally got it tore down to a bare frame. Using your own videos and a heap of other creative videos, I taught myself how to build this bike with period correct parts and how to maintain it now, which in turn has made me more confident in working on my other bikes. So cheers, Gary. Cheers, NeatSix. Alright, here it is. Yeah, this bike's pretty sick. I dig it. I've never really seen this style before. I think I've seen it one other time, but yeah, it looks pretty decked out. It's got front suspension here, rear suspension, and a suspension stem, and yeah, it looks pretty clean. Pretty tough one for your first build challenge. But yeah, it looks good. Everything looks super clean. Pretty neat brakes here, neat cabling. Yeah, it looks good. I like all these different older parts as well. This is kind of like an old style chain guide. Kind of has like a pulley in here, and then the chain goes through as well. And then it looks like, I'm not sure if that's just a massive light. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, overall pretty cool. Oh yeah, here's the front. So it's got the bars with a little crossbar on top. And then I like this massive light here. That looks fun. And then yeah, look at these brakes. Pretty nice. Also kind of CNC parts here. Awesome, that looks great. Thanks NeatSix. Thanks for sending that in. Alright, Toma. Hi Gary, long-time fan. Love your videos and IG posts. Keep it up. Thanks Toma. Love from Montreal. Tom.Toma from IG. Alright, so here's his bike. Yeah, nice little rally bike. Looks fun. Newer style. Looks like aluminum with aluminum forks. And I think this is 700C. Got some nice tires on there. Some riser bars. I think he just wants a normal review. So yeah, got the wide bars on there. Looks like upgraded the bars and the stem. And nice little fender here. A little blue lug reflector. These levers look pretty cool actually. I wonder what those are. Race, what's that? Nuke-proof pedals. Careful on the pins on your helmet here. And then we got a little side shot, dual disc. Yeah, overall looks like pretty fun. Looks like a solid bike. Thanks for sending that in, Toma. Appreciate it. Alright, next one is Christian. And he says, what up Gary, coming to you from BKNY. Fan of your YouTube channel. Roast/review my build. So he sent 2 bikes, but I let him slide this time. He said, joking, that's my son's bike. Feel free to roast him as well. So I'm going to roast him for no pedals. Can't ride a bike with no pedals. So you should do your son a favor and yeah, get him some pedals for his birthday or something. Alright, here's the bike. So yeah, overall, pretty sick. Looks like he's got a single speed yellow giant. I've been looking for a yellow bike for ages, but yeah, they're kind of hard to find the right one. But yeah, running single speed, got the dual candy brakes, and got a little stem bag action here. Looks like it's got running riser bars with ODI grips, Thompson seat posts, Brooks saddle. Yeah, it looks like a nice solid bike. Got some fat tires on there, Evolution tires. I've used these before. They're pretty cool, pretty nice. And then it looks like you upgraded your pedals. I think these MKS bubbly pedals. I think that's what they are. But yeah, overall looks like a nice bike. Looks like a nice solid bike. Looks pretty fun. And he's got it leaning it up in the radiator right here. Nice heat. I feel like this radiator will generate a lot of heat, and then it's got aircon in case if it's hot. So if it's too hot from this, you can just switch on the aircon right here and it should be sweet. Alright, thanks Christian, thanks for that. Alright, we're going to finish it there. So yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, hope you liked it. Let me know which one's your favorite, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.